I'm not sure why I'm writing this down on paper and not on my computer. I guess I've just noticed some odd things. It's not that I don't trust the computer, I just need to organize my thoughts. I need to get down all the details somewhere objective, somewhere I know that what I write can't be deleted or changed. Not that that's happened, it's just everything blurs together in my mind. I'm starting to feel cramped in this small apartment. Maybe that's the problem. I just had to go and choose the cheapest apartment, the only one in the basement. The lack of windows down here makes day and night seem to slip without my notice. Haven't been out in a few days because I've been working on this programming project. I know hours of sitting and staring at a monitor can make anyone feel strange, but I don't think that's it. I'm not sure when I first started to feel like something was odd. I can't even define what odd is. Maybe it's just that I haven't talked to anyone in a while. That's the first thing that crept up on me. Everyone I normally talk to online while I program has been idle or offline. My messages go unanswered. The last email I got from anybody was yesterday. I called with my cell phone, but reception is terrible down here. I just need to call someone. I'm going to go outside. No, going outside can wait. Hello?
Hey, who's this?
John.
Sorry, wrong number.
Okay, goodbye. That was strange.
John?
Oh, hey, it's you.
Who else would it be? Oh, the number. I'm at a party on 7th Street. This is someone else's phone, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Where are you?
At my building, just feeling a little cooped up.
You should come over here.
Nah, I don't feel like getting lost on a windy night like tonight. I think I'll just work more or go to bed.
Nonsense, I can come get you. Your building is close to 7th Street, right?
How drunk are you? You know where I live.
Right. Okay, have to go. Good luck with your work.
And then I opened the door. I don't know why I did it. Every instinct in my body screamed against it. But I did it. And then the feeling got too much and I ran. As the shock of fear fades, I'm feeling a little stupid for being scared at all. I had the sudden, inexplicable idea that something would look in the door's window and see me. Some sort of horrible entity that hovered at the edge of aloneness. I knew the fear was irrational, but nobody else was around, so... Writing this down helps a lot. It makes me realize that nothing is wrong. It filters out half-formed thoughts and fears and leaves only cold, hard facts. Nothing strange is happening. Still, there was something a little off about that conversation. She said she was at a party, but I only heard silence in the background. Of course, that doesn't mean anything in particular, as she could have just gone outside to make the call. No, that couldn't be it either. I didn't hear the wind. I can barely concentrate anymore. I'm going to bed. I'm feeling ridiculous now. Last night's fear seems like a bad dream. I can't wait to go out into the sunlight. Thunder. That whole sunlight and fresh air thing didn't happen. I wandered around upstairs, but I couldn't hear anyone in their apartments. Maybe they're all at work. But then I found a window I could open, and I was about to. But as I reached to slide it open, I hesitated. I had the strangest feeling that if I opened that window, I would see something absolutely horrifying on the other side. The same feeling from last night. Everything's felt so odd lately. Hey, somebody's online. Hey man, what's up? Hey, can you see me? Dude, this isn't funny. Wake up! Hey, I have to go. Try and fix your computer. I feel so much better. I'm about to go out. I just got an email from Amy that asked me to meet her for dinner at the place we usually go. I can't wait. Again, I feel ridiculous about the odd couple of days I've been having. Oh my god. It was from a friend I hadn't heard from in a long time. and it was sent to a huge number of emails that must have been every person he had saved in his address list. It had no subject, and it simply said, "Seen with your own eyes, don't trust them, they." What the hell is that supposed to mean? Is it a desperate email sent just as something happened? The words are obviously cut off without finishing. I can't help but read over this journal and think back on the last few days and realize that I have not seen another person with my own eyes, or talked to another person face to face. The video chat with my friend was so strange, so eerie. Now that I think about it, the random wrong number that got my name, and then the immediate strange return call from Amy, the video chat where he asked for my email address, and then I got my email immediately after that conversation. No, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I need to calm down. This madness needs to end. I don't know what to think. I ran around my apartment holding my cell phone up to every corner to see if I got a signal through the heavy walls. Near one ceiling corner, I got a single bar. Holding my phone there, I sent a text message to every number in my list, not wanting to betray anything about my unfounded ears. I simply sent, "You seen anyone face to face lately?" At that point, I just wanted any reply back. I didn't care what the reply was, or if I embarrassed myself. Amy?
Yes, John. Oh, it's a relief to hear your voice. I've been trying to reach you for such a long time.
Oh, me too.
I'm coming over right now.
Oh, good. Goodbye. I feel so embarrassed. I am definitely throwing this journal away before anyone sees it. I don't even know why I'm writing in it now. Maybe it's just because it's the only communication I've had at all since God knows when. I still feel dumb. I know I've been the victim of crazy probability. I probably missed seeing another person a dozen times. I just happened to go out when it was late at night, or the middle of the day when everyone was gone. Everything's perfectly fine, I know that now, but that feeling still touches the back of my mind every now and then. I'm glad Amy's the only one that responded to me. She's been my best friend for years. I count the day that I met her among one of the few moments of true happiness in my life. Oh, hey, Amy, I've had a couple weird days.
I guess so. Open the door, John.
Hey, humor me for a second. Tell me one thing about us, just to prove to me that you're you.
Open the door, John.
What the hell is out there? I unplugged everything electronic. Every single thing on there could have been accessed by network access, or worse, altered. Every little piece of information I gave out since this started. My name, my email, my location. None of it was known by it until I gave it out. I've been going over and over what I wrote. Sometimes I'm absolutely certain some phantom entity is dead set on the simple goal of getting me to go outside. Back to the beginning, with the phone call from Amy. She was effectively asking me to open the door and go outside. One point of view says I've acted like a madman, and all of this is the extreme convergence of probability. Never going outside at the right time by pure luck, never seeing another person by pure chance, getting a random nonsense email from some computer virus at just the right time. The other point of view says that extreme convergence of probability is the reason that whatever's out there hasn't gotten me already. I keep thinking, I never opened the window. I haven't opened my own solid door since I flung open the front door of the building. Whatever's out there, if anything's out there, never made an appearance in the building before I opened the front door. That email, short, cut off, was it from someone trying to get word out? Some friendly voice desperately trying to warn me before it came? Seen with my own eyes, don't trust them. Exactly what I've been so suspicious of. It could have masterful control of all things electronic, practicing its insidious deception to trick me into coming outside. Why can't it get in? It knocked on the door. It must have some solid presence. Maybe it can't get through doors. Perhaps the door is just too thick. Aside from that, the real question is, why does it even want me? What if it doesn't want to kill me? What if it wants to control me? God, what can I do to escape this nightmare? Hello?
John, we need to talk.
What about?
This young lady came and told us about you. Well, from Amy's description of your project, it would seem that you have a case of cyber psychosis. You're just one of the thousands of people nationwide who had a breakdown due to an email that got through somehow.
Got through somehow? What the hell does that mean? So what?
Well, there are many people like you displaying emergent behavior. Have you sent any emails or messages like the one you got?
I had. I had texted everyone on my phone with a paranoid message. I may have even caused someone to... Wait. How did he know I got the email?
If you have, it's possible you could have triggered another breakdown like yours. People like you are intelligent, but that's your downfall. You make connections that just aren't there. It's not hard to treat this condition, John, but we need to treat it fast.
Just give me a minute. I have to give him one thing. It's a great explanation. It perfectly explains everything. I have every reason to shake off this delusion that some being out there wants me to open the door so it can capture me for some horrible fate. It would be insanity, after hearing that explanation, to stay in here until I starve just to escape the entity that might have got everyone else. It would be crazy to think that after hearing that explanation, I might be one of the last people left alive on an empty world, hiding in my secure basement apartment, spiting some deceptive entity just by refusing to be captured. It's a perfect explanation for every single strange thing I've seen or heard, and I have every reason in the world to let all of my fears go and open the door. That's exactly why I'm not going to. How can I be sure? How can I know what's real and what's deception? All these damn things with the wires and their signals that originate from some unseen origin, they're not real. I can't be sure. It's just signals, waves, light. At least I'll finally see it with my own eyes. There's nothing left in here for it to deceive me with. I've destroyed everything else. It can't deceive my eyes, can it? Seeing with your own eyes, don't trust them. Wait. Was that desperate message telling me to trust my eyes? Or warning me about my eyes, too? Oh my god, what's the difference between a camera and my eyes? They both turn light into electrical signals. They're the same. I can't be deceived. I have to be sure. I have to be sure. I have to be sure.
John, please, why did you do it? We could have had a life together. We can still have one. Just give this up. Believe in reality.
I almost fell for it. I really did. I doubled myself for the longest time. In the end, though, it was all too perfect, too flawless.
I'm sorry, miss. He's one of the worst cases we've seen. The first step to treatment is for him to not only recognize that he's not being deceived, but to believe it.
I know. It's just so painful to see him like this. He's not the John I used to know.
We're doing our best, but he's quite resilient. He might come around someday.
The false Amy used to come every day, and then every week, and finally stopped coming altogether. But I don't think the entity will give up. I think the waiting game is just another one of those things. I will resist it for the rest of my life. I have to. I don't know what happened to the rest of the world. But I do know that this thing needs me to fall for its deceptions. If it needs that, then maybe, just maybe, I am a thorn in its agenda. I will never give in. I will never break.